Hello everybody, Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars news for you today, wherever you are, wars, da 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 da. So, hello everybody, so, big news today, big movie news. Today, we saw the first teaser trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, and we finally know the title of Star Wars Episode 9. So, let's just get right out and say it. The official title for Star Wars 9 is Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. And the film debuted its teaser trailer today, which is exciting. So this is a kind of teaser trailer review slash discussion on the title itself. I watched the live panel, which streamed 2 hours ago in the UK. And obviously in Chicago it was 11 a.m. time. So yeah, quite a lot to talk about with this. So Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. This is interesting because this is the conclusion to the Star Wars sequel trilogy, which began in 2015 with The Force Awakens, which was also directed by J.J. Abrams, and then continued in 2017 with The Last Jedi, which Rian Johnson directed. So yeah, a lot of excitement today. It was really interesting watching the panel, first of all, seeing all the cast there, except Adam Driver. I think he was the only one who wasn't there. And of course, Carrie Fisher, who, rest in peace, sadly no longer with us. But anyway, so, before we delve into the trailer, I want to discuss the title, The Rise of Skywalker. I'm not going to lie to you folks. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm a massive Star Wars fan. But I'm going to be honest in my opinion here. I'm kind of disappointed with this title. To me, it's just meh. It's just nothing. Like, The Rise of Skywalker? What does that even mean? I mean, this is supposed to be the end of the trilogy, not the beginning. What's like? It sounds like a title that shouldn't be the finale title, if that makes sense. And I mean, it basically the entire thing is a giveaway. It basically has confirmed to me that Rey is a Skywalker. Obviously. I mean, I called it months ago. I called it years ago. When The Force Awakens came out in 2015, we all thought, oh, okay, Rey is a Skywalker. We all kind of knew that anyway. But they just blatantly confirmed it with this title. I still think she's Luke's daughter. I'm still going with that because I think J.J. Abrams is someone who would probably do that. And the saga is a saga about a family. It's a soap opera in space. Which, well, they say it's a 9-part saga with the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy, and now the sequel trilogy. So yeah, but I don't know. The Rise of Skywalker, it just doesn't have the same ring to it as the other titles. I mean, you know, I remember my friend Jack McCullough saying the first two titles when they came out. The Force Awakens, he was initially not really that keen on it until he saw the movie, and same with The Last Jedi. So maybe this is, I mean, you know, and obviously, well, Jack, you haven't seen this title yet, but to be fair, this might be one of those instances, like which happened with Jack, where me and Jack thought, oh, okay, the titles are all right, and then when the movies came out, it made more sense, and I think this might be one of those cases where the Rise of Skywalker trailers will obviously show us as much as it can, but maybe the context of the title will make more sense when the movie comes out. I'm hoping that's what it is. I hope it's not just a cheap, you know, giveaway, because it feels like that at the moment. It feels like, oh, they've just given the movie away in the title. So that's a shame, really. It's not awful. It's not an awful title. I mean, obviously the title was probably bound to have the word Skywalker in it because this is meant to be the end of the Skywalker saga. But yeah, first impressions of the title, not great, to be honest, in my opinion. That being said, the trailer is great. The trailer looks fantastic. I have to say, I'm very impressed. The trailer begins with the Lucasfilm logo, and we're hearing Rey's breathing with the music, which is really creepy. And then we see her in the desert facing off with a TIE fighter, which presumably has Kylo Ren inside it, but we don't really see who's in the TIE fighter. And then she runs up to it, jumps over it, and it looks like she's about to slice it with the lightsaber. The lightsaber looks like it's the same design as the one that Luke had in Empire Strikes Back, and which Rey inherited in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Although it broke in The Last Jedi, so I'm not sure if this is a rebuilt, whether she's rebuilt it, or whether she's made a new lightsaber of the exact same design. I don't know, but it looks like the same one that she had in The Last Jedi, which is the one that Anakin had when he was a Jedi in the prequels. So that'd be interesting to see how that pans out. There's a lot of the desert in this trailer. That's most like the first minute of this trailer is Rey facing off with that TIE fighter. We get to see this other planet with like mountains and there's like one shot of the mountains and there's like this weird alien base. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's snowing. I mean, maybe it's Hoth. I don't. Well, it's probably not Hoth, but it's kind of hard to explain. But the next shot I love, when Kylo Ren is facing off and the stormtroopers are facing off against the rebels in the forest. That looks really cool, and the sky's all red, and oh, it got me really excited, I have to say. Then the next bit, Kylo Ren is actually repairing his mask. So, I guess what happened to The Last Jedi has now been retconned, in that Kylo Ren will be wearing his mask again, even if it's not for much of the movie. He'll still be wearing it, by the looks of it, and we see Finn, Poe, Rella, all the characters are together in this one, whereas in The Last Jedi they were all pretty much separated. They're all going on this big quest, I think, and I think that's what J.J. Abrams described in his discussion at the panel, that all of the characters are together in this film and that they're all going to be going on a quest. He didn't really say much more than that. Of course he can't. But what was a great surprise was seeing Lando back. Oh yeah, I mean, we knew Billy D. Williams was coming back, and oh, it's great to see him again in the Falcon, in the cockpit with Chewie. Oh, it's so good. I mean, because we can't have Han anymore because he's dead, and that's a real shame. But it's great to see good old Billy D. He's back as well, which is great. And then from then on, we kind of just see there's a big battle in the desert. I'm assuming it's Jakku. I'm assuming they've gone back to Jakku, which was the desert in The Force Awakens. I'm assuming that's where the battle takes place. But it looks really cool. And like, there's this moment when 3PO, Finn, and Poe are on this kind of speeder thing, and Poe's firing a gun, which is really cool. I mean, the movie looks really well shot, I have to say. It looks impressively shot. And there's a moment when Leia and Rey are hugging, and Rey is crying. There's a tear in her eye. So, I wonder what that's all about. We've yet to find out. There's so much mystery surrounding this trailer at the moment. So I like the intrigue. And the trailer ends with Rey, Finn, and Poe, R2-D2, no, not R2-D2, 3PO, BB-8, and Chewie looking upon the wreckage of the Death Star. Oh, it's either that or it's the Starkiller base. It looks like the Death Star, which is really cool. We see like the part of it which has the you know where the blaster is. It's like the half of that has been cut off. It's the front of the Death Star. We see it in the sea. It's fallen in the sea. So I wonder if it fell. I mean, it's in the mountains, or it's near the seas. I wonder if it's the same island where Luke was. So, but that looks really cool. And then the biggest excitement that I got out of this trailer was hearing Emperor Palpatine's laugh. At least I think it was Palpatine's laugh. I mean, because that got me excited. You know, Ian McDiarmid going ha 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 ha. So maybe the Emperor survived. Which is bizarre, because we all thought in Return of the Jedi that he died, but no. It transpires that he might be back, or at least in some way. I'll play you the audio of the trailer, just a very small part of the audio, just so you can hear his laugh. Yeah. And then the title comes up, Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. And it's kind of like the actual Star Wars logo is now sort of, the outline of it is, the border of it is like navy blue. Whereas The Last Jedi was red. But yeah, so that's pretty much it so far. I think my overall impressions of the trailer are, it's good. I'm excited for it. I just hope that the title doesn't hinder on the actual film. My only dynamic complaint really is the title. I'm not convinced by the title. I don't think the title sounds very good. I'm sure it will make sense in the context of the film, but man, this trailer is exciting, and it is the finale. So there's a lot riding on this. I mean, especially with the very mixed response of The Last Jedi. That's certainly. J.J. Abrams has probably thought about that going into episode 9, thinking, shit, half the fans hated The Last Jedi, so we've got to rectify that. I love The Last Jedi, personally, but a lot of people didn't, and I'm not going to disagree with anybody who dislikes it, because I can see why you would dislike it. It is a very polarizing movie. It's very divisive in the directions it went, but hey, Rian Johnson, he's gone now, he's doing his other projects. But yeah, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. What do you think of the trailer? Please comment down below, let me know. There was also a poster released as well, which I'm using for this video, so let me know what you think of that as well, because I think the poster is cool too. I can't wait to see how this trilogy ends. I enjoyed The Force Awakens when it came out. I've really enjoyed The Last Jedi, so I'm hoping this is going to be another great addition to the series and a great ending to the 9 Skywalker movies. Obviously, the franchise will continue. There is no doubt about that. Star Wars will go on forever as long as the money says it has to. You know, with the spin-off movies that we've got, like Rogue One and Solo. Although after Episode 9, we will have a hiatus from Star Wars movies. We've had 5 consecutive movies in the last 5 years, and that's a lot. So, you know, Force Awakens in 2015, Rogue One 2016, The Last Jedi 2017, and Solo in 2018, and now The Rise of Skywalker in 2019. So, it will be interesting. But please let me know what you think down below. Let's get a discussion going. And I can't show the trailer in this video for legal reasons, but I will put the link to the trailer in the description below so you can check it out. But yeah, that's it for now, folks. So yeah, until next time, thank you all for listening to this video, and I'm Ollie. See you later.